Good morning, YouTube. How we doing? PPS back. It is the 26th of October. Coming at you guys for an NBA play here this morning. We're going to have only one play on here. Have passed the prop in a few hours as well. You guys are going to see me get a fresh cut for that. The hair is just getting out of control right now. And yeah, we're a little bit out of control on this run right now. Everything is going really well. Currently, we are on a 5-0 run on Past the Prop. We're on a 4-0 NBA run here on our YouTube Play of the Day videos. So if you've been following over here on YouTube, you've been making money with me. So I'm very happy. We almost had 500 of you guys watch the video yesterday. Thank you guys so much for that. We haven't had one pop off like that in a while. So I'm going to stick to just doing one and doing them pretty quick so you guys can just pop in, pop out, and lock in these bets. So, excuse me. Let's do a quick recap, and we'll get right on into it here. Last night, we had Saddiq Bey under 20.5 points plus assists. And, I mean, it couldn't have gone any better, right? He hit his first three-point shot and then missed, I think, his next six. Just didn't have the volume, exactly what we talked about. The Wizards played fantastic defense on him. And even, I'm pretty sure he had like 5 or 6 rebounds too. So I'm very happy we stayed away from the rebounds there as well. I think he had 1 assist. It was pretty sweat-free all over the board there. I mean, I really wasn't worried after that halftime coming out in that third quarter run. It was all Ivy and Stewart. I ended up having Isaiah Stewart double-double plus 180 last night for our VIP members. So if any of the VIP guys were watching, we made that one look pretty easy as well. He ended up cooking that number. I think he had like 15 and 11. So very happy to see his usage rate not being where we wanted it to be. So, yeah, we are currently 4-0 to start the NBA season. Really cannot be upset about that. As good as we can be. So I am going to have one play here today. I will have an article out, and I might have a collab out here shortly. Just make sure you follow me over on Twitter for that. And without further ado, let's get into it. I am rolling into the Spurs-Minnesota game here with Keldon Johnson, a guy who I love to watch. Haven't had him backed here in a while, though. I've only backed him one time so far this season. Keldon Johnson, points, rebounds, assists, over 31.5. And Keldon Johnson's been fantastic this year. 26.3% usage rate. We've seen a huge bump since last year with DeJounte Murray. Seen about 33 minutes a game. I mean, even in a little bit more competitive games, we've seen 34. But, yeah, a couple blowouts involved in here kind of lower that number. So seen around that 33 mark usually. But I love to see the usage rate, and I also really like to see the field goal attempt. 17 is the average for him, and he's shooting very, very well and attempting 7.5 threes per game. That is really what I love to see here because I'm going to go into this defense of the Minnesota Timberwolves here in a second. But Keldon Johnson, been fantastic, filling up the stat sheet as well. 6.3 rebounds with 3.5 assists per game. We've had multiple games where we've seen kind of the pop-off one on one of those categories. That's when I usually like to back the points, rebounds, assists here because we've seen an 11-rebound game. We've seen an 8-rebound game, but we've also seen a 6-assist game in there as well. No Devin Vassell. That is a 24% usage rate. He is doubtful, but he's filling up the stat sheet too. 5 rebounds, 4 assists. I think that Keldon Johnson could take over that role here and grabbing a few more boards and maybe getting a few more ball handling opportunities to kind of run this offense, seeing he's going to be the best guy out there pretty much anytime he's there on the court. And then a little bit about why I'm taking the points, rebound, and assists on the terms of defense, right? We're facing the Timberwolves again. And the Timberwolves defense really fits what I like with Keldon Johnson here. The reason why I'm saying that is they are the league worst in assists allowed per game. They are 30 out of 30. And also very, very, very poor offensive rebounding team. They're the 4th worst offensive rebounding team in the NBA and also 5th worst overall rebounding. So even defense and offensive rebounding, they really do struggle. I think that could have a good game for Jakob Poeltl. I also think Keldon can get quite a few offensive rebounds to kind of keep possessions alive here. And I think that's very important because I talked about how many 3-point shots Keldon Johnson shoots. And Minnesota Timberwolves are the 6th worst in three-pointers allowed so far this season. I'm very excited for this matchup. I think everywhere that the Timberwolves are bad on defense really fits here, because we're volume guys right here, and Minnesota's done pretty well in the paint, obviously, with these two guys offensively, right? You got Rudy and Karl-Anthony Towns, but they stagger them enough that I think if we get some time with Karl-Anthony Towns at center, obviously he's not really a traditional center anymore, more of a 4, but they're using it as a center, obviously, when Gobert is out. I love Keldon Johnson today. I think all of the numbers that I like all kind of go right to him. Obviously, Vassell is doubtful, unlikely to play. I think that obviously helps. Usage has to go somewhere. I think it really benefits Trey Jones and Keldon Johnson tonight, and I think Keldon crushes this number, as he has done, I believe, through two out of the 4 games so far this season. So love this spot. Drop a like if tailing, guys. I want to make these videos quicker just so you guys can pop in, pop out, and throw this into your bet slips. But yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Hopefully be popping on for Pass the Prop. We are in Fuego over there again. So hopefully you've been able to make some money with us there. 4-0 start. Let's get to 5-0, and let's crush the slate again, guys. Have a good one. Best of luck.